Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Renita Young here to take you through this week's market action. So let's take a look at where markets closed to end Friday. The S&P 500 was up nearly 1% on Friday and finished the week up just under 6%. The Dow was the worst performer of the major indexes with marginal gains on Friday, but still gaining over 4% this week. The NASDAQ 100 saw the biggest gains, closing up nearly 2% Friday and finishing the week up almost 9%. And the small cap Russell 2000 closed up 0.8% and 4.6% on the week. All 11 S&P 500 sectors closed the week higher. Tech was the biggest winner, rallying 10%, followed by communications up 9%, and real estate and materials rallied by over 7% each. Now let's take a look at some of the top performing stocks of the week in the S&P 500. SolarEdge, the best performing stock, rallying by over 32% after earnings. T. Rowe Price led the financial sector rally, up nearly 30% and turning positive for the year. And after hitting a 3-year low last week, Meta Platforms closed the week up 25% as the company announced layoffs of over 11,000 workers as CEO Mark Zuckerberg looks to rein in costs. Now, to highlight some of the worst performing stocks, McKesson was the worst stock in the S&P 500, having its worst day in 2 years on Friday. The broader healthcare sector was one of the weaker performers this week. Dominion Energy fell by 8% as the utility stock plummeted after its third quarter earnings. The company said it would be conducting a top-to-bottom business review. And Tesla dropped 5% and fell as low as $177 to a 2-year low before recovering some of the losses later in the week. This comes as Elon Musk had a chaotic week at Twitter. Musk also denied a Reuters report that Tesla was exploring exporting cars made in China to the U.S. Tesla has fallen 45% so far this year. Now, after a week of big gains in the market, let's take a look at what you should keep your radar on for next week. On Monday, all eyes will be on energy as the monthly OPEC report is released. Tuesday, inflation will be in focus with the PPI report. Wednesday, we'll see the last retail sales report before the holiday shopping season officially kicks off. We'll also be watching industrial productions, and it'll also be a key week for housing with the NAHB housing market, housing starts, and existing home sales reports being released. Now on the earnings front, retail will be in focus. Walmart, Home Depot, Advanced Auto Parts, Target, Lowe's, and TJX reporting earlier in the week. On the tech front, NVIDIA, Cisco Systems, Palo Alto, and Applied Materials will also report. And finally, make sure to keep an eye out on Bitcoin, as the fallout from the FTX bankruptcy will sure be impacting markets. Bitcoin traded between $21,000 and $15,000 just this week. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Renita Young, and remember to tune in 24/7 to TDAmeritradenetwork.com.